Family, welcome to Irvington Unbound, the official newsletter of the Sheridan St Block Association. I'm your host, Jay, and I hope your 2017 is off to a better start than Usain Bolt at the Olympics. Let's get to work. In local news, on the 26th, Mayor Tony Valls will be giving his State of the Township address at Christian Pentecostal Church. Isn't there supposed to be a separation of church and state? There are so many government gatherings at churches around here, but I digress. It's located at 971 Clinton Avenue, and the doors open at 5:30. There's no start time, and that does not bode well. Last year's took so long that I just got home from it. That's a joke, but I can't promise you guys a video on it because I have very restless legs and the attention span of a mentally ill puppy. That too is a joke. On to the local meetings. We followed up with Economic Director Janae Phillips on the job fair. She was unable to say if anyone had been hired, but we'll continue to pry about it, mainly because Miss Bayou talked a lot of shit that day. Speaking of, concerns about the Hilltop project continued to be voiced at the directors' meeting. The issue of snow on physically abandoned properties was addressed, but the line of the bank's ownership overriding municipal responsibility was once again there. But there is apparently a property presentation number on the paperwork that's attached to the property, so that is at least an opening. There was also a ton of praise heaped on the work that the police department has been doing. On the state level, we are officially in the last year of the Christie administration, and we're ready to pop the champagne. But first, he addressed the Garden State in his final State of the State, in which he highlighted his completely superficial fight against addiction, including a jab at the legalization of marijuana, using faulty statistics and ignoring many others. The governor also signed a bill to add more judges to the court in order to adjust for the state's new bail system. And the judge overturned the lower court's finding of probable cause against Mr. Christie, ordering a municipality to hold a new hearing on the matter based around the Bridgegate scandal. We have two new challengers in the governor's race. On the Democratic side, Senator Ray Lesniak has stepped up, and on the Republican side, our current Lieutenant Governor, Kim Guadagno, has entered. Former Daily Show host Jon Stewart got the go-ahead to build his animal sanctuary. State Senator Cory Booker testified against controversial Attorney General pick Jeff Sessions, while simultaneously voting against lowering the price of prescription medication. I guess there's no better way to segue into the national news. Dylan Roof was sentenced to death for the Charleston massacre. 4 teens in Chicago are being charged with a hate crime after kidnapping and torturing a Caucasian man with mental disabilities and live streaming it on Facebook. President Obama gave a stirring farewell speech. President-elect Donald Trump gave his first news conference after allegations of Russian influence by way of an incriminating sex tape were reported by the news site BuzzFeed. Guys, that's all the news that I got for you. But let me put a bug in your ear. Irvington's biggest problem is poverty. The crime, the litter, it all derives from the poverty. And we have $1 billion marijuana industry on its way to New Jersey. The drug war has been a major contributing factor in the decline of the quality of life, not only in Irvington, but in all urban communities, which is why those same communities should be first in line when the industry arrives. It's a concept tentatively called urban equity. Video pending. In 2018, there will be companies ready to make millions of dollars for doing what has been sending our brothers and sisters to jail for decades. The drug war has been like a noose around the neck of urban communities, and now it's time to turn that noose into a rope so we can pull our communities out of poverty with it. Oh, and for those who enjoy having moral superiority or, your sensibilities, oh my goodness, it's drugs. I hate to say it, and I don't mean to be crass, but please get over it. Your sensibilities shouldn't continue to destroy someone else's life. It's no longer a matter of if, but when. And it is paramount that when it comes, our community is ready. That being said, thanks for watching. Like and comment on the video. I'd love to hear from you guys, and please subscribe to the channel. And take care of yourselves and each other. Love.
I have done this thing because it is just. Blood demands blood. We have lived and lost at the whims of our masters for too long. I would not have it so. I would not see the passing of a brother for the purpose of sport. I would not see another heart ripped from chest or breath forfeit for no cause. I know not all of you wish this, yet it is done. It is done. Your lives are your own. Forge your own path. Or join with us. And together, we shall see Rome tremble!